Right, so I've built out a review funnel as well, a bit different to what Simon's done. So Simon's done a Facebook group that doesn't look like his brand, that cloaks the URL if I'm right, and then sends them to Amazon. So Amazon hasn't got a clue that you're doing a sketchy redirect from your brand. I'm doing something else slightly sketchy as well, I'll show you. Some of you have seen this, I've shown this to some of the other guys here. Reviews are like keeping a lot of people up at the moment. So I've built out, I haven't built out, I've got a developer to build out a funnel, and I'll just run you through it rather than explain it. So the idea is you've got the product insert. It says, do you want a free product? And it sends you to this URL, which is your brand URL. This is a demo, so it's not the actual one. You put in the name, you put in your Amazon Prime account email, and a phone number. We've removed the phone number actually, because it's another thing just to bounce people. And it says, you click on there. That then goes into Amazon through the API and scrapes all the order history from that person on Amazon from their email address. So then it verifies that you bought the product over 15 days ago, because what we're finding is that reviews that go up in less than 15 days, a lot of them are disappearing, especially in SUPs and beauty and stuff like that. So this filters people out there. I won't show you, but if it's less than 15 days, it goes, oh, thanks very much, love love that you like the product, but can you come back after 15 days so that we know you've already had a chance to try the product out? So there's different kind of like channels it can go through. So it's over 15 days. Then, do you like it? Yeah, I love it. Do you want to describe it? Here's your review, so you put in stuff there. Would you buy it again? Out of 10, we change this to 5, so it's all 5, 5, 5. If they love it, and they would buy the product again, it takes you through to here, and actually what happens here is that review is then copied into that clipboard. You click on there, and it takes you straight through to your Amazon account. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now. Yeah, and gives you a pre-populated 5-star review with that copy in there, and all you got to do is click submit review, and it's done. If they leave less than 5, we can do this live. So say it's like, it's all right, whatever, and it's okay. It just sends them the free product anyway. It doesn't take them through to drop the review. So unless it's 5-star, 5-star, you confirm your shipping details. Yes, that's correct. And that links into your FBM in Amazon or a third-party warehouse or whatever you use. This will get wired into it, and then bang, they get shipped the free product. And then at the end, I'm doing it through FBM, so it's like a 7 days depending on where they are. We're offering people to get 2-day expedited if they share it on Facebook, and it goes straight through to the Facebook account, shares it, or they share it on Twitter. And again, it goes straight through to their Twitter account and shares it. You put whatever one in there. And then that automatically links into your FBM, expedites it, which obviously costs you more money, but you've just bought a social share for maybe $5. And that's it. It's quite simple. And then just some of the sort of tech behind it, some stuff around, someone was talking about list building a minute ago. We stole this from a brand, BioSchwartz. Has anyone seen them?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not our idea. It's just someone else's, and we've copied it. This is their product. Right? I mean, it's ridiculous. So on the bottle, get a free bottle. On the top of the packaging, get a free bottle. Lift the packaging, the insert folds over. Do you want a free bottle? Pull the insert out, and it says, do you want a free bottle? So they're brutal. It's like direct to this funnel. And they're getting 800 reviews a month. They're selling a lot of bottles, but it's working for them. And I was talking to Alex, actually, because we talked about this, actually. The volume they're selling and the conversion list seems low, but Alex was saying that they've got a lot of repeat volume. So he was saying, actually, if you take those numbers against, and he knows his subs, right? So he was saying it's quite powerful. So the other thing in here is that all the way through the process, so you're getting their email address onto your list, you're dropping a Facebook pixel on them, and you're dropping a Google remarketing pixel. So you're building 3 lists of people for everyone that goes through that funnel as they go through. So you can then retarget that list either by email, by Facebook, or by Google placement ads and stuff. That's it.
How do they get in? How do they get in the funnel again to begin with?
Just from the usual old school insert.
Insert takes them in.
Yeah. So we're just launching a sub-type product now, and we're just putting on the product. Do you want to, literally on the label, just shameless.
Could you advertise that you want a free bottle using your list, right? You bought this I
wouldn't help him out with it.
Why?
Yeah, you can go to manage by, you can retarget your existing lists, you can do whatever, but
All right, who's got questions?
yeah.
Yeah, so I have a question. So on the first step, after they put in their name and email, you mentioned that it syncs somehow with the API to
Yeah.
Amazon to check their order. Could you talk a little bit more about that? How that
I'm not a techie, but very simply, it's just it goes in through the Amazon API. So you dial this in through the was it MWS?
Yeah.
MWS, and it just uses that email to go and find that customer in Amazon. Amazon lets you in and out through the API, and it goes in and scrapes all the order history out.
You know in Seller Central.
That's the man that can explain it.
Email address.
Yes.
And you have to use the Amazon special email address, but actually people's real emails work in there. Just that Amazon hides the real email from us. So you can put a real email in there, like Tyrone@gmail.com, and that will show you your orders. Same with the API. You can send that real email address over to the Amazon Orders API, and they'll go, oh, we found this order from Tyrone@gmail.com, and I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, so there's two pieces. So the way Jim's got it is his company has the funnel. So his company's hosting the funnel, and his MWS credentials are in there. So when his customers type in their phone number, it's connecting to his MWS, doing that query for the email address, and then returning the results.
So is there like a third-party software that plugs that in, or is it something in ClickFunnels? Like how do you set that up? Because we've also got this funnel as well, but we haven't plugged in any kind of syncing.
As a developer's done it. Yeah.
Do we still have slots?
Yeah. So what we're doing is we've opened it up to 25 people. I think we've got about 18 people. And then that's it. It's 25 sellers are going to be using this tool, and that's it. So if anyone's interested in getting it, you obviously you get your own brand domain, you get your own product, your own copy, and then you can plug it in either to FBM or if you're using third-party warehouses or anything like that, you can do that as
So
well.
Jim can connect you with the developer, Dustin, and I think it's a short window. Dustin's a really good developer, really smart guy, and I think we showed this in February, right?
Yeah.
And so there's already 18 from February, and it'll be full up pretty soon. It's not something we sell. We have no skin in the game. Dustin's a great independent developer.
I have no skin apart from I got this for free. So Dustin developed this for us, and the sort of scratch back was that I'll then show this to people if it's good. And he wanted to do it for 50, and I said that's too many. I've got him down to 25. Because what we don't want this is in the public domain, because then all the other people copy it and it becomes a commodity, and then Amazon see everyone's doing it and it gets shut down. So I think this is really powerful.
So what was the cost again? We talked him down.
Talked him down, and he's talking himself back up again. Right? So
So we don't know.
he's gone back up to 1,000 to integrate it. So it's $100 a month, but he wants $1,000 to integrate it into your and customize it into your FBM. So Tyler's just integrating into who's he using? ShipStation, and that's another $200 on top of the 1,000.
So some of that is reasonable, I have to say. So from a developer, he's got to work the stuff. If you're really trying to do ShipStation or other things, but let's just assume it's $1,000 for you to get integrated and $100 a month. You can do the math if it's worth it to you. But again, we're not affiliates. We don't know nothing about nothing. It's just something that Dustin does.
Yeah, just very quickly for the techies in the room, which I'm not. This is the tech that it's built on. So it's a really, you can probably talk to this better than I can, but it's not a kind of like typical what I would do, which is kind of in the schoolyard. It's built on enterprise level technology. So
yeah, but you shouldn't really care about it.
No, I don't. It works. Yeah.
And again, I think Dustin he's a trustworthy guy. He's an independent guy versus kind of who knows who's the. I forget, AMZ Tracker, one of those big companies that, they got bought by a Chinese company, and all of this stuff that you're giving away for free, they're R&Ding that process. R&D, not research and development, rip off and duplicate, which I support, by the way. That's how you got the funnel to begin with. But it's worse when it happens to you. So, all right, who's got a question?
I think, Brad, at the end of the day, it's an old school one-pack offer, isn't it?
Yeah. It's old school.
All the big brands do it, whether you're winning a holiday or whatever. So it's just attuned to the Amazon market. And it's just playing the savvy game, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the point with Amazon. When they want to say, hey, you can't give somebody a free model, it's like, A brand can do whatever it wants to do, because it doesn't matter if this brand is sold in Walmart or wherever, that same offer exists. So it would be hard for Amazon to combat this, not to say they won't try at some point. The same way a rebate is not illegal, right? Amazon can say they don't want to allow certain things, but it's like if a manufacturer offers a rebate, there's nothing they should be able to do about it. Who's got more questions for Jim, if any? Who's got answers for Jim? Okay, good.
Have some of
So
this.
the only thing is they're doing in Europe. So you're just doing this in the States?
We're doing it in the States now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
We'll get onto it in Europe.
Obviously then they...
I don't think where it is will matter.
No.
MWS.
So as we were yesterday with different attorneys, what have you, so GDPR. So just in terms of what you do with that company, what would you do with that customer data?
Yeah, because Germany's got hardcore, isn't it, and what you can and can't do.
Yeah, so in that, there's
The GDP, yeah.
acquisition and holding, what you do with that data.
Mm.
So it's fine if you
You don't
America.
sell that to me.
But if you hire a company that's in a foreign country,
The data is also stored.
yeah, this in,
But ultimately, at the end of the day, if it's a European citizen, then there should be tick boxes on that form. If you were to do it in Europe, there needs to be tick boxes of consent that they know what should they be getting a subsequent email, and also how you're going to store that data.
I mean,
So should you use it in Europe, it's not as straightforward.
okay.
yeah.
So you're leading that, Chris, then?
In America, we got advice yesterday, it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Rather than
We
you're-
American customers keep going.
As long as you're not selling it to under 13-year-olds.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the data requirements for Europe are already rigid and getting more rigid. But there will be a workaround or compliance,
Yes,
either way.
it's compliant.
Yeah.
So just the insert bit, because it's going to be driven by inserts, and you're going to be doing it on the packaging, like you should. Insert
Yeah.
three bottle, three bottle.
Totally, yeah. We're going shameless. We're going absolutely shameless. And the key thing is the wording on when they land in the funnel. If you look at Simon's, I mean, his said, you do not have to, please leave a 1-star review if you like. And obviously, if you leave a 1-star, out the side. And that's the same here. The key is in the wording. So if you get a seller performance email, you can go, look, saying, say what you like. But if you'd like to say something, put it here now. And then we filter out what happens to that.
Tyrone?
So I think if you get caught, in inverted commas, you can, it's defensible.
So I'd like to ask, when you're giving away the free product, you have a range of different products. Is it only the products that they have ordered?
Yeah, good question. So I'm doing a supplement launch now. This works for that. It's like buy a bottle, get a bottle. But I do travel accessories as well, and I don't want to give away when they buy a $50 product, a $50 product. But I've got cheaper travel accessories that I've set up a child variation under that product, and so I give away an $8 product on a $50 purchase. That's the plan. I haven't done that yet. So you can create the kind of the chain that you want.
Sorry, go ahead, Steve.
I was just going to say, just to augment that, a tripwire product is fine. You don't have to give somebody, for supplements, it's very clear that it's a recurring product. Give them a free of the same thing. If you don't have that sort of thing, just find a tripwire type product, something cheap but relevant, and there's many things you can do for a couple bucks. Tyrone, you had a question?
Yeah, so just wanted to confirm, so with the setup fee, I know you don't have the exact price, but around $1,000, does that also include designing of the insert and stuff, or is that just the phone?
No, you need to do your own insert. That's all just the dev side of it. So that would be putting in your own copy. You provide obviously the assets, the images. That would be integrating into your Amazon store, MWS, all that kind of stuff. So it'd be just basically giving you it working in the box. Your work in that would be the copy and the images.
See if lunch is out there, please. Go ahead,
Do you have
Matt.
like any idea of like what percentage of orders, say on a monthly basis, make?
No.
I do have some, not on that specific offer, but on people scanning a QR code. Like, we would do inserts with QR codes, and we would have like a 4-quadrant thing. So an offer, join the VIP review club, and then on the right, scan this to get the 90% off offer, whatever it is. But it all went to the same place. All the bit.lys, all the QR codes all went to the same place. And I think it was 9 to 12% was kind of the high mark on that.
That's good.
And then, there's many of them below. So I don't know either, but that's...
I think we talked a lot around whether we'd have the cojones to have a free product on the product. Because, and on a consumable, I just think when the insert comes, it goes in the bin, and there's a chance some people will convert. So I think if you've got any way of having that on the product, if they're using the product and they've got it in their face, I think that's going to convert into the funnel much more. I couldn't tell you what numbers, but it just seems common sense, right? If you've got it presence there every time they use it.
So you normally use FBA to fulfill your main product.
Yeah.
But use FBA to
This puts an FBM order out. So you pay for the shipping, and then if they do a social share, it gets expedited and you pay extra.
But you're still going through Amazon to do that?
Yeah, I'm doing Amazon.
Yeah, so if you have a 3PL, it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, I'm being lazy. I mean, if you've got 3PL, then it'll be
Yeah.
cheaper.
But, yeah,
Yeah.
depends on the product, of course, too. Go ahead.
Couldn't you just give the customer like a gift card and get them to buy it via FBA?
You can, but again, if you get caught giving gift cards, you're going to get done.
I think that ties a pretty...
So the performance will be all over you, the same as a coupon, if they find
It's
that.
just a bog off, isn't it? I mean, it's an on-pack bog off offer.
Yeah.
So it's just, so that's all within terms, you know, that's
Yeah.
retail promotion.
Right.
No, the gift card thing, I know a lot of people are doing it, but I think if you get caught, you can't defend it. It's the same as giving a coupon. It's an incentivized
In the
review.
back, I saw a hand. Yeah, Kelly.
So how can you defend that? I mean, isn't Amazon going to say something about that? How do you...
No, because you're not. It's all in the copy. So.
So the free bottle is not contingent on anything
Yeah.
except entering an email and clicking a button. It doesn't matter if you 1-star, 5-star, you still get your free bottle.
I just wanted to say, we know somebody else who's using this and is using it very well. And he has, I think, several listings which have over 15,000 reviews on it as a result of using this. And I think he has like an Amazon manager or account specialist who deals with him, and he's actually shown him this whole funnel. And he said it's completely fine. Also because, you know, there is no obligation to leave a review. You're asking for feedback on the site. And obviously, you actually give people and let them know that they're going to get the product regardless. So it's not in any way, shape, or form exchange or a review. It's just a case of, give us the feedback to us, and then if you want to leave a review.
Totally. The landing page copy is whether you get done or not. And like old school was like, you're joining a VIP club, you are, to be a member of this club, you must leave a 5-star review or you'll be thrown out. I mean, it's that aggressive. And now it's the complete opposite, which is say what you want, would appreciate your comments, good or bad.
Yeah, we have attorneys who would argue that this is not against TOS.
Yeah.
Even if you got in trouble, we think that our attorneys would go, tough. And
It's this copy here. I mean, this isn't the best copy. This is a demo. This isn't the actual copy we've got. But that's the key. That's whether you get suspended or not. That paragraph there.
yeah. So you get the
Everything
free
else is-
thing either way. So we're going to break for lunch. Great job. Everybody give it up for Jim. Well done.